Hello, bums and girls, I mean, boys and germs, I mean, boys and girls. Welcome to new video. Please leave a like and subscribe. Now enjoy the video. It's been a few years since my last one of these. I need some new insults. I'm 24, I'm in college for computer programming, and I finally got myself on some meds, so life's been great recently. Still on my weight loss journey, so do your worst. I've heard gingers have no soul. You're like a haunted house, empty inside, but still manage to creep people out. Obligatory ring in your nose cause nobody is putting one on your finger. Another soulless bland girl whose whole personality is vanilla scented candles and overpriced cappuccino. 404, soul not found. Given your busted face and college education choice, I'm guessing you already know that the best thing you can offer the world is a mediocre RoF that accepts rupees. You look like monophiles. You got into computer programming to be able to write enough code that your robot boyfriend won't leave you. Tough break though, the AI will choose self-destruction over you. 21. I've heard rejection therapy is a thing. All your tarot cards said is that you have an antibiotic-resistant STD strain in your future. People think you're a skater boy from a distance. I bet you never clean your many nose rings. You can ask your father about rejection when he returns with the milk. Rejection therapy is indeed a thing, it seems. They would reject your request on participating. Why do all of your pictures look like the old Bigfoot sighting photos, kind of blurry, and filled with a hairy thing that isn't fully recognizable as human? I absolutely know you smell like Starbucks. I particularly like how you incorporate rejection, as if something that's completely foreign, and not a part of everyday life for you. Your old Toyota has the same exact facial expression of regret and disappointment, though I'm sure she has more layers to her personality. Let's do this again. Give me your worst. Seriously, have that bump checked out. If the word tiresome took human form, I can't fix her. You look like if a walnut boot came to life. Are you feeding this tumor on the right of your face? Christian Pale. Can you at least try to take a nice picture? 24. Yes, go ahead, I'm emotionally damaged, and still damaged lol. Why the round face? First time I've seen someone who looks like they would describe their face as big boned. You look like Harley Quinn and the Penguin's kid, but neither would claim you. If Thomas the Tank Engine was Indian and female. Pierce your top lip too, and clamp them together, and at least you'll get thinner and quieter. Yes, post a roast me, so you have an excuse to eat everything you're about to eat today. I'm gonna lie, you're beautiful. I'm sure you're the one who went and got a tattoo instead of just losing weight and developing a personality. When someone smacks the back of your head, your eyes pop out. Peeped your history to see if your personality is as ugly as your outward appearance. I was horrified to discover that the outside is the best part of you. 18. Aussie yoga teacher, I need to hear your worst. You look like an Italian nun out of uniform. I bet your fart sounds like a yawn. I've seen bigger shoulders on a Barbie doll. You look like you prefer to be the receiver during downward dog. Yoga, this guy has definitely tried to, you know. Not familiar with Aussie culture, but is it acceptable for women to grow a mustache? Tell the truth. You keep that mustache, so people think you're a man at first glance. Helping older men to stretch your a-hole doesn't make you a yoga teacher. Roast me like beef. You look like the receptionist at a sperm clinic who occasionally takes samples home to play with. There's no doubt you have plenty of roast beef hanging between your legs already. In your group of female friends, you definitely the one with the great personality. Bro looks like she'd go to church and pray sorry daddy instead of forgive me father. You'd leave the ER to take selfies while a patient is coding. You look like you scissor in the backseat of a Subaru Outback with your lesbian Pilates instructor. You're the type of person who thinks you come off as bubbly and quirky when, in reality, people find you extremely annoying and weird. Even your friends only keep you around to have someone to talk bad about when you're not around. Gained the weight to play Bridget Jones. Didn't get the role. You mostly hide your bipolar pretty well. Every night is a walk of shame for you. If only you were as desperate to go to the gym as you are to get attention. You look like the type of girl I used to date, before I knew what I wanted. 27. Last year lost 80 pounds, some hair and faith in humanity. Go ahead. Did Michael J. Fox shape your beard? This is a guy that writes his phone number and call for a good time on the walls in men's bathrooms. Who still has a house phone? Take off the Guy Fawkes mask so we can really roast you. Ryan Reynolds. Fair play mate, that's a lot of weight lost. But, have you ever thought of jumping off a mountain naked? Because your leftover skin flaps that must haunt you every day would make an excellent wingsuit probably. And ultimately if your shoot fails you'll be doing us all a favor anyway. Win-win kind of. You know how people with glasses look really weird for a second when they first take them off in front of you? You look like that with them on. You look like you take obvious peeks over the urinal dividers at public restrooms. You have eyes that say your girlfriends aren't allowed to break up with you for their own safety. Do your worst. Roast away. Do you get a new tattoo every time you don't pay child support? You look like the definition of white trash. I imagine your house has wheels, but your car doesn't. I know for a fact you have more mugshots than family photos. You walk into a room and even dogs cover up their water dish. I bet you can ID brands of pepper spray by the taste at this point. I don't know what is retreating faster, any girl that sees you or that hairline. You look like the type that opens a new credit card every time you're short on cash. With a face like that you should get more tattoos. Conor McGregor. Bet you brag about having PTSD from combat when you were only a cook in the reserves. You try to find every situation to justify drinking a shui. You look like the kind of guy that writes notes to himself as a reminder and puts bro at the end. Example, no more tattoos while drunk bro. I cannot kick a man who is already down. You already look like you are at the worst point in your life. 24. 12 hours into night shift. Cleave my heart in half to match the lip. You've got the nose of a man who savors his own farts. Judging by your nose, it looks like your mom switched over to a baseball bat when the coat hanger didn't work. You look like a composite image of every Slavic henchman from every direct-to-streaming action movie. Nice bolt collar on the chin. Should make it pretty easy to pick up dudes on the corner where you work your night shift. You look confused that every part of your face is trying to leave in different directions. Your face is that of a non-consensual boxer. 33. Roast me. You definitely ugly cried over a guy who steals catalytic converters. You should consider getting embalmed. It has done wonders for literally millions of people. You're from Istanbul, not Constantinople. Did you know that's his song? The band is called They Might Be Giants, which also describes your nostrils. Everyone needs someone like you. The unattractive friend who gives great advice. Thank you for your service. Even your teeth are embarrassed of you. They try to hide behind each other when you're smiling. Please take the mask off first, so we can get a good look. Thank you. 20. A bit underweight, unemployed, and just found a school for IT after recovering from an intense burnout. Go ham. Did you get a burnout because you asked your mommy for a 12-pack of chicken nuggets from McDonald's and she came home with a 6-pack? Your mustache looks like eyebrows for your mouth. Hey everybody, the magician is here. Women swipe left on you so fast they dislocate their wrists. Bro says unemployed when he clearly works in the insectarium at the zoo. He's got 2 caterpillars and a couple beetles crawling on his face right now. Eviscerate me. 24. We are looking at a future manager of a hot topic in Iowa. You look like Ross from Has No Friends. His idea of mosh pit is a pillow fight at a slumber party. Shouldn't you be crying to early 2000s emo somewhere right now? You look like you and your boyfriend are planning a Breaking Bad themed wedding. The switchblade tattoo is insincere, as your twig body and soft face tell me you only know violence from the receiving end. You look like you're stuck in 2002, and you still have a MySpace, so you can express yourself with edgy music. Your pickup line is still "What's up, girl?" and are perplexed as to how it never works. It worked in those teen movies. Maybe Santa will finally bring you some testosterone this year. Thanks for watching, you grass-eating animals. See you soon, bye.